Hi again, Year 11. It's now still week 1, lesson 3, and this is the final lesson in the sequence of classes this week. So, a starter, please. Can you complete the starter and then submit it so that I can see that you're in the lesson? This builds on what we looked at yesterday. It's using the perfect tense, saying what you have to do, what you must do. Those are the structures with debes, tienes que, hay que, plus an infinitive. So I've given you 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 sentences there to do, please. It should take you about 5 minutes. Be careful, some of them are using estar, some are tener, some are perfect tense. Okay, so pause the video and take about 5 minutes to do those, please. Okay, so assuming you've now done that, you should have me he roto el pie, I've broken my foot. Remember, you don't say my foot, you just say the foot, because it's telling you it's yours, this reflexive pronoun here. You must go to the doctor. You might have said this in different ways. Debes ir al médico. Sorry, there should be an accent there, I beg your pardon, on the E. You might have hay que ir al médico or tienes que ir al médico. I have to go to the dentist. Tengo que ir al dentista. You could also have debo, ir, but you don't need the K then. He has twisted his ankle. This was seen yesterday as well. Se ha torcido el tobillo. She has cut her finger. Again, the pronoun is se, and then it's ha cortado this time. Se ha cortado el dedo. I'm ill. Remember, that doesn't, that's using estoy. And depending whether it's feminine or masculine, it's going to be enfermo or enferma. My mom is tired. Mi madre está cansada. I have flu. Using tener, tengo gripe. Okay, so can you mark all those? Make sure you're correcting and annotating your work so that you're gaining from this. Okay, next bit then. So today what we're going to look at, we're sort of finishing off the objectives we've been looking at all week. And one is to do some gap fills. So what's wrong with you? So you need to work out, write down please, ¿qué te pasa? The next questions are when, what happened, how terrible. So this person has broken their leg. Okay, so pause the video if you want to, just while you work out what that is going to be. This is the answer. Me he roto la pierna. Cuando? A bit simpler this one, you just need to say 3 days ago. Remember, is it desde or desde hace? Have a think about that one. Pause it while you write it down. The answer is hace 3 días. That's 3 days ago. ¿Qué te pasó? I went skiing, or I did skiing is going to be the answer here. Pressure at tense of the verb hacer. Pause the video if you need to while you think about it. It's hice el esquí. And under this one, here is what they need to do. They need to go to bed. So, pause, and here you go. Debes ir a la cama. Okay, so when you're sure of those, move on. Some more here. This person's teeth hurt. It's been a problem for a day. What happened? Something about sweets there, maybe ate too many sweets, and they need to go to the dentist. So, ¿qué te pasa? Write all them down first of all before you move on. When you're ready. Me duelen las muelas. My teeth hurt. ¿Desde cuándo? Desde hace un día. Now remember, this is desde hace. Hace is ago, so hace un día would be a day ago. Desde una hora, or desde hace un día, sorry. Desde hace un día is for a day, since they've been hurting for a day. ¿Qué te pasó? Comí muchos caramelos. You might have had demasiados, because I said too many sweets. So if you had demasiados, that would be too many. A lot would be comí muchos. And you have to go to the dentist. debes ir al dentista. You could have also used tienes que ir al dentista or hay que ir al dentista. Okay, now for the rest of this lesson, you are going to work on a piece of writing, which I want you to submit by the end of the lesson, please. So you'll need to spend 25 minutes on this or so. That should be the right amount of time for this lesson. The sort of situation is that your Spanish friend has written to invite you to go to a disco. You don't want to go, and so you explain what has happened to you recently. Write an email. So you need to mention the 4 bullet points, remember. This is the 90-word task, 4 bullet points. And the first one is lo que te duele o te duelen y desde hace cuánto tiempo. So I'm giving you the freedom to think about what's happened, what's hurting. You could have had this, you know, eaten loads of sweets, your teeth hurt, and they've been hurting for 2 days or something. It could be your leg. You could have, it could have been your leg for a week or something. You decide. The second bullet point is lo que te pasó, lo que estabas haciendo cuando pasó. So what happened to you, or what were you doing when it happened? So maybe you were skiing, maybe you played football, maybe you walked 20 miles, maybe you fell off your bike, maybe you went horse riding and fell off. So think about what happened, what were you doing when this thing happened to you? Third bullet point, lo que tienes que hacer ahora. So this is tener que plus the infinitive. So what do you have to do as a result of this accident or this problem? Are you going to have to go to the dentist? Are you going to have to go to the doctor? Are you going to have to go to bed? Are you going to drink lots of water? So think about a solution. And the final bullet point is lo que vas a hacer en el futuro para evitar problemas similares. So what are you going to do in the future to avoid similar problems? So are you going to ride your bike more carefully? Are you going to eat fewer sweets? Are you going to avoid walking too far? Have a think about it. This forces you here to use present, pressurate, and possibly imperfect as well. That's present again, and then future. If you want to extend it and put any conditional or anything in, that would be great. But you need to write 90 words in Spanish, answering all the aspects of the question. Okay, so about 25 words for each bullet point will do the job. Before you start, that just tells you a reminder of the writing paper, allocation of marks, and also this is going to be more useful probably, the complex structures. So have a look at the structures here that you can use to get higher grades. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Right, just go back. So I'm going to leave you with this in front of you. Obviously, you can go forward again and see the complex structures. You can go backwards and forwards through the video to get any help you need. Please work on your own for this, and as in not using you know, too many resources. I mean, you use the resources here, but do not use Google Translate is what I'm saying. And submit something that submit your work at the end of the lesson. And thank you very much indeed. You worked really hard this week, so well done. And I will see you again next week for lesson 1, week 2. Thank you.